Gemini, the dilemma for you this month in August may be how to keep an even keel. And you might not even want to. Yet there are some strong fluctuations in thoughts and feelings and emotions that are, think of the vibrational wave, planetary wave, swooping down on the planet. And the two major events are the full moon and the new moon. Now, yes, sometimes there's other astrological configurations that are more important, but in August, this full moon is with Lilith, and Lilith is this concept of the enraged feminine that refuses to be caged. Opposite the moon, square Saturn, and this is just the beginning. What does this mean? This energy between the sun, what we want, how we want to express ourselves. So there will be this deep desire to be self-expressed. Yet, if you feel someone starts to cage you or put you in a corner about, oh, you think this or you think that, there can be all kinds of electrical sparks going in all different directions. Now, sometimes it's fun banter. Other times it just pay attention to your emotional body here. And there has been this vibration with what's called the quincunx, Uranus and Saturn, at 150 degrees away. And mixed in with this full moon, where this Saturn is squaring the sun and the moon, deepening our need to figure out how we can live the life we want and be responsible for the life that we've created so far and still feel free. And then with the adjustment with Uranus energy, which is also in Aries, which is deep about personal freedom, individuality, for you it has to do with looking at what is most important. There's a lot of thinking going on. What do you think about? What ideas are coming up for you? And journaling it continues and will continue to be, because Jupiter's in Leo right now, in a good angle to your sun, which represents, this angle represents journaling and putting your thoughts down. And through that, you'll get more illumination about anything where you might feel stuck, about creating the life that you want. The new moon in Virgo on the 25th, the full moon is, of course, it's on the 10th, and the new moon on the 25th of August. So, new moon, new beginnings, all that stuff you always hear. That this one is, it points back to the full moon. And the reason it points back to the full moon is because Mars in Scorpio gets up to Saturn. Remember I talked about how intense the Saturn was? Here it is at 17 degrees. Well, at the new moon, Mars in Scorpio, in its rulership, very strong, get out of my way, or I can push you out of my way, is up to Saturn. And Mars, Saturn, if you read about pop astrology, Mars, Saturn, you want to get something done, but you're blocked. And it's not that that's not true. But the Mars conjunct the Saturn, it's this awareness that came up about your responsibilities and what you think about it, and what balance you need between what you're doing in your life and what you want to do in your life and the freedom. When the new moon comes, because of the Mars conjuncting Saturn, there can be a new activity that begins. It might start slowly, and that's actually good. Mars, Saturn is just slow, build it slowly. And this new moon energy is in an angle, right? We are now at the 3rd month after your birthday. So it's in an angle of, let me get going. So whatever you did on your birthday wishes, there's this energy of, let me get going to make things happen. And your support will be in learning things, learning little things. And of course, we still have this quincunx energy. And now with that angle of adjustment energy. And now the adjustment energy has Mars with it. And that Mars with Uranus is very powerful because it's suggesting that wherever your motivation is, this can be a month to truly get motivated and getting things done. And Mercury has come into the mix here. Mercury's at 17, Uranus is at 16. Mercury is in the mix, creating what's called a finger of fate or yod. And that finger of fate or yod energy is, with Mercury, is like your ideas can take you in a direction that you didn't think of before. So allow yourself to be very clear. We also have Chiron opposite Mercury, which is deep thinking, where you can heal any virus thought. And virus thought is a program belief that is not healthy for you. And through new thinking, clear the path for new ways for yourself. There is a continued push to listen to your heart as well as your mind. And what is your heart telling you that you need to do in several areas, the main ones being taking care of your physical health, your physical well-being, and also bringing the right friendships and the right people into your life.